Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Kismet. We're here going to play some games. I'm setting up some fusion cores right now. Right here in game, right over there. Yeah, I am getting it going on. Let's get you all in here as well. Welcome to stream. Having a rough day, everybody. Having a rough day, but we're going to try to get through it. Every day for me is quite the struggle, but we're going to also play some Stream Raiders as well. We're going to have some fun. Not feeling so well today, but we're going to try to get it going on. Let me help you out there, Paul. There you go. You got it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just setting up some fusion cores because I realized I'm down to 3 fusion cores, which actually you can see right there. So I have to set that up for a little bit. I was hoping to do that this weekend, but my life is just a non-stop string of unfortunate events. Found out this weekend, I thought maybe I could call my insurance company to help my daughter with her car. Because she's cracked a portion of the front windshield, apparently. So I looked it up. It's $400 to have that replaced, because since I have a large deductible on my insurance, so it's like pointless having car insurance at all, at least for that thing. Basically all that money I'm paying to the insurance company is useless. Basically I found that out today, so still got to fix the wife's car too. So that's like $400 for my daughter's car now and $1,300 for my wife's car. So kind of a rough weekend, everybody. Just like the hits keep coming, everybody. Just every single day, like the hits keep coming. So what I'm trying to do right now is just try to set up some defenses here to try to grab a few fusion cores while I'm working on my basic dailies. Then I'm going to switch over to the main server here in a bit, but first I'm going to let that run. I'm going to go ahead and jump over here to Thunder Mountain while I'm talking to you all. Let's see, we got Aki in the chat, Flux in the chat, what up? I am Death coming in, hello, Paul coming in as well. Starlane, thank you very much for streaming. Yeah, I almost didn't today. I don't know. I wasn't feeling up to it, and I thought, well, maybe once I get into it and we'll get going, maybe I'll feel a bit more into it, and it feels like it so far. That's a great thing about gaming, very much like TV and stuff like that. You can just tune out your IRL for a little while, have a little bit of an escape, and have a little fun. As long as you don't tune it out too much, everybody. Got to find a good balance between playing games and taking care of your real life, too. Still got to take care of the IRLs. I'm going to let them run to me here. Yeah, they always fall for the old hiding behind the thing. Right here, see? And then they're going to run up to me like that. So I say we get into it, everybody. Let's dive right into some 76.
Thunder Mountain is offline. Repeat, Thunder Mountain is offline.
I can hear that every single time I come in here. It's really annoying, everybody. Every time you go into these zones, it always does the same dialogue over and over and over. Even if you leave and come back later, it'll do that same dialogue. I feel like 76, that's one of its biggest problems, is the overlapping dialogue. That happens quite often. But I don't know, maybe one day they'll fix it. So what I'm doing is just taking over a bit of these, since I didn't have a chance over the weekend to grab a bunch of fusion cores. I'm going to go ahead and just set these up for just a little bit. And then grab a few fusion cores, and then I'll have to come back to it off stream. For right now, we'll go ahead and just get this set up. Now, the 3 power plants are the easiest places to produce fusion cores. That's why I typically use the fusion, the Gatling laser, which uses fusion cores. It's just so that, because it's so easy to farm them, but of course you got to have the time to do all of this, and then keep it up every 30 minutes, kind of like running battles, right? We're going to do battles about 30 minutes in the stream, by the way. So basically that's what it is. It just, oh, and I got a level up for that too. It's just a time, thing. So, whether you're trying to get, ammo in game or, regular ammo, trying to get the components of ammo, or if you're trying to get the fusion cores, that's basically as much as that takes. Just set that right to there and we're good. Now, of course, the other thing you got to do is you got to defend the area. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and put these in. Now, I wish I remembered this, so I don't do this every single time, but such is the way it goes. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 there because usually all the action happens right about there. And then I'm going to run up the way here, and I'm going to go ahead and put another one in here. Right there. And then run over here. Right there. All right. Now I got a quest, Defend Thunder Mountain. Now, what you don't want to do is sit over here and wait for this. This is going to take forever. Now, normally also I would do the steel that's over here in the corner. Another thing that I could do, because I usually drop down on that side and then I run over here. Because you teleport in way over there on that side. Also, because I know I'm going to run over here, I'll also set up some additional resources. Just something, say, like that I can run by and grab. Now to queue that up. I think I forgot to do that at Minoga. Now, at Minoga right now, there is like a Defend Minoga going on, right? So, I got like a different icon, too. I must have got a new thing in the atomic shop and it switched my icon. I can see that it did. Let me get my proper icon back. Second I find out where it went. Is it icon or is it... Yeah, I thought it was icon. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there we go. Because I could see on the map, I was like, hey, who took my thing? Because it didn't have my little icon there. There we go. All right, so there we go. So we got to go defend Minoga. Now, I've already defended Poseidon. So I'm just trying to get the 3 set up for a bit. Now, I'm on my own private server, so I have to deal with randoms in the world. And I'm trying to get that going. Oh, I need to get in with my team here in the Tycoons Live. There we go. And actually say that I'm live over there as well. I'm going to be a little off today, everybody. I, again, had a rough weekend. And a rough start to the week here, but we're going to get it going here in a bit. But again, just trying to get a few fusion cores. Every time you come here, it does that. Every single time with the dialogue. Ah, so annoying. But I see, there we go. We got a fusion core now. I'm down to 2 fusion cores. Now, I also use one of them for my power armor. So I also need that. Now, see, I've got the kill boxes set up, and they're kind of aiming me in the direction of where these mobs are, which is what I'm looking for. Now, in theory, it should be able to kill all of these mobs without me even needing to be around. Wolves are way out there. They're out there fighting some other stuff out there. So let's turn the sounds on and wander out there now that the dialogue is done. So yeah, they're not even attacking my camp. They're over here fighting these bugs. Here they come. There we go. And turrets kicking in behind me. That's why I have these turrets here. Oh, Mr. Stranger coming in, lending a hand. Just some random person who's trying to get my attention. Hello, I see you. Hello. It's always awkward when people do that. What up? I see you. All right, awesome. There we go. It's always awkward every time, everybody. Somebody always jumps in. Kill it. Hey, I see you. Hello, welcome. Yeah, try to get some fusion cores real quick. All right, and there we go. So, try to take that out. Got that done. Try to find the last wolf here. And get that going. I don't know if it's a stream thing or if they're just trying to get my attention thing.
Attention customers. Monongah Power Plant has experienced an unexpected...
Another one.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Another time. Ugh, so annoying. So annoying. All right, what am I doing? Try to find this wolf over here. That's what I've tried to do. There we go. Hey, Scriptlet, thanks for the lurker love. Okay, so we got that done. GG. We're waiting for some fusion cores there. Now, since I jumped over here, same thing's going to happen over here at Thunder Mountain. I'm going to jump to Thunder Mountain and also try to get that going as well. So what I'm trying to do is just try to get the 3 plants going so I can get a few fusion cores to kind of last me through the day since I'm out. And then also I have a bunch of dailies to do as well. Now, I was trying to do it before the stream started up, but of course, I was stuck out there with a Scorch Beast where we were trying a triple, or actually it was a quadruple thing where we had a bunch of kill boxes, but it caused the game to lag out and crash last time. So probably a good idea to abandon that idea because the game can't handle it, which is a bummer. All right, let's go over here, see if we got any over here yet. Yeah, a little bit. There we go. We got one there. And then back to Poseidon again. Now, this should have kicked in some sort of defense thing here at Poseidon, or I mean at Thunder Mountain. But I don't see any mobs. Oh, there's a minigun. Let's forget that minigun's there. There's some mobs around here somewhere because I'm supposed to defend Thunder Mountain. Now, one of the things that I could do... Oh, is it robot? Oh, it's insult bot. Let's blast him! There you go. Enjoy that. So, yeah. So, usually they spawn somewhere in this area over there or up here. Aha, here's one. You can see there's a mob right here, which means the mobs are probably in this area somewhere. They could have ran off that way. And you see I've got my turrets set up in such a way that I can blast them. Oh, there they are. Did we already get them? Oh, maybe we recovered that one. Oh, okay. I think that one got recovered. Yeah. You know how you know if you still have it? You just go ahead and hit V to see if you can build on it. If you can, then you know you still have that particular area. Nothing there needs to be repaired. So, awesome. So, let's jump over here. Poseidon Energy Plant. And see what we can find over there. Oh, thank you for the 100 biddies. Yeah, that was me. Apologies. It looked like you were trying to get, I was trying to get Shed was helping with the wolf situation, hoping for a good stream. Oh, well, no worries, but no worries. Yeah, sometimes people do that. It's just like, I don't know unless you tell me. Thanks for the biddies, though. And I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I'm just going to do this for a little bit while I'm doing my kind of daily easy stuff, which is usually like build stuff in your camp and stuff like that. But do need to get a few fusion cores, so I'm going to start those up. And grab a little bit of resources while I'm at it as well. Over here, popcorn, honey, and this over here. And then fusion cores there. There we go. Now, I've literally played Fallout for tens of thousands of hours. This is my 5th playthrough in Fallout 76. And this is actually pretty easy to set up. As you can see, you go and you set that up. You set up all your turrets. You set up all your stuff. And then once you've done that, boom, you're good. Now you just let it run for 25 minutes or so. You want to set yourself a timer because it will kick you usually after about 25 minutes. And what I typically do is I'll come back to my primary camp after that. So this way my camp is also generating stuff. At this, oh, I got sidetracked and forgot to put that stuff back over at Minoga too. But that's okay. I'll be fine without it. So I'll go along here. I'll get my purified water so that, because it only fills up to a certain amount. So that only fills up to 3. Over here, your popcorn, I think goes to 7. Same thing with beehive. So much junk and whatnot. And then I'll go ahead, put all that stuff away that I gathered. And then I'll go in here. And if you ever log in, if you ever see me logged in and I'm got the door closed and I'm in here, that's what I'm doing. I'm farming fusion cores. And basically, I'll just go like this, and then I'll set a timer for 25 minutes, and then I'll go work on something else. I'll go and work on videos or do whatever I need to do, and then I will come back when that timer goes off and then run around, grab more fusion cores, and so on. But today, we're just going to get our kindred spirit, and then we're going to try to work on some of the dailies here as well. I've recovered from radworms. Wow, look at me go. I'm all about it, everybody. All about it. Just want to stop by and help out with the event. Hey, there you go. There you go, bro. Yeah, it's just, again, just temporary, just gathering fusion cores right now. We're going to switch over to the main world here in just a second. let's go ahead and work on our basics, right? So every day when you log in, typically, if you've had a big play session last time, you're going to end up with a bunch of extra weapons and armor, which I've already scrapped. You'll want to go in and repair your weapons and things like that, just to make sure everything's good, and I repaired those already as well. I'm going to make sure I'm in the crafting set. There we go. And now I'm in my crafting set, so I can craft food, and I can craft all of that stuff. Whoa, hello. There's a whole bunch of that in there. Whatever I've got left over from last time. Oh, I could have done more than just one there. There we go. Do a whole bunch of those. So I'm basically just kind of running through all my daily stuff here before I get into the team stuff. Otherwise, if I just go straight into team stuff, I'm going to be overburdened the whole time, and then it's very, very difficult to do anything really in the game if you're constantly overburdened. You'll also notice that I keep the sound off because of that constant overlapping audio. Like I'll hear the sound of this guy over here, or I'll hear the sound of my dog, I'll hear the sound of the NPC, I'll hear the sounds of other NPCs, I'll hear the sounds of another random NPC, and all this overlapping muddle of audio that really ruins the experience, I feel, in the game. And then you'll hear the same dialogue over and over and over when you take over those particular locations. If you don't actually go in and power up the power plants. If you power them up, then great. But you make sure before you power up those power plants, you got plenty of time, because it's going to take you like 40 minutes to power them up. Maybe you can get it down to like 30 minutes or even 20 minutes. Power up the power plant. And then now you spent 20 minutes powering it up. So you might as well, play the entire day. Make sure you're going to play for like 5-6 hours to get the most out of it. Now I'm going to use my perfect bubble gum here, which I just got as a drop from the Atomic Shop. I grabbed a bunch of that before I logged in here, or before I got the stream started. I've also done a bunch of weapon exchanges over here. Got rid of legendaries today. And now we need to do a bit of this over here, where we just kind of clean out all of this extra stuff in the inventory like this. And really my goal today is to just to get my dailies done, right? On Tuesday and Wednesday, we just try to get our dailies done for the day, and then go from there. And so that's what we're going to try to do. Now, I try to get rid of all the stuff because I'm constantly overburdened. Like this. There we go. And then over here, comics. Oh, wow. Tons of glowing blood there. Wow, that's a big chunk of change right there. And then I try to work the thing here until I basically get all the caps from it. Let's do 3 of these. There we go. Oh, nope, not 3. We're going to need to do 2. There we go. 16. I didn't even bother doing the math. I just took a guess. And then 1 disease cure ought to finish her up. Or actually, let's not waste our disease cures. Let's go ahead and use our bobby pins. You're going to end up with a ton of those. And I use those kind of like I use 38 ammo in Fallout 4, where you just get that last little bit of caps. Now I'm at 38,000 right now. And as I approach 40,000, I will then go and spend a bunch of cash. Oh, there we go. Now it finally says retake Thunder Mountain. So we'll get into that in just a moment. Carry weight booster, liquid courage. I have a bunch of other stuff in here that I could probably sell off, but I don't have any more caps in there. Now I could go spend some caps, and then I would get caps back because I've spent it. That works as well. Let's get all this stuff that's weighing me down. Nuclear key card, basic repair kits. I really only need to keep 1 of those just in case of emergencies. My weapon breaks before I have a tendency to repair it. And there we go. All right, so we got that good to go. And I find sometimes that the actual events get bugged out. And so it's better to let them fail and then come back and then take them on as a defense. That's a real good one as well. Way too many stim packs on me. Oh, uranium fever there as well. And so I'm just trying to get something going on. Look at all these patterns. Wow, okay. Let's go over here and drop some of these patterns in here. Because these all weigh a bit too. They're 0.25, but they add up over time. And I give all of my stuff away for free. That's right. Free stuff. I know. Cool, right? Some of these things are actually worth a fortune, too. It doesn't matter to me. It's just little virtual pixels to me. I would rather do a solid for all the fellow vault dwellers out there. Like so. And then jetpack. Oops. Sometimes it's worth so much I have to do it twice. There we go. That actually says it's worth 3,000, but I just, sometimes you got to press it twice. There we go. And I'm pressing Z, by the way, to bring the value down to 0. I forget who told me that in the chat. Someone said it's easier if you just use Z and it drops it down. There we go. So now we've got that going on. We've got all of those off us. We're getting down to about 124. Let's see what other stuff we can go ahead and get off of us here. Apparel, drink, and this is something you have to do all the time because the biggest problem in this game is its lack of space. And I don't know if that's intentional. It kind of feels intentional because you don't have that problem as much in Fallout 4. You run out of space in Fallout 4, but the problem, but the benefit of Fallout 4 is the fact that you can simply go ahead and drop it in your inventory or in your bank because your bank has so much room. But in this game, not so much. So few fusion cores. I'm going to keep some of this stuff. But most of this stuff I'm going to get rid of. Why am I doing it that way? Let's wait for it to pop up first. And then we'll do it this way. Aha, there we go. Get rid of all this stuff that not going to be very valuable. Get rid of that. This stuff. All right, just get rid of that random stuff there. And then all the rest of this stuff we'll go ahead and drop in here. Later on, I'll take all this stuff and actually put it for sale. But since we only have so much time, we'll do that. And then I really don't use that much shotgun ammo, so I'm going to put some of that away. And let's say pull out about 500. This way we're a lot less overburdened, and we still got some room in our storage, but not much. You want to leave some room in your storage as well, because when you're ready to go ahead and go out into the world, you're going to need a little bit of space in case you get full and you need to drop some stuff in there so you can teleport. Again, that's one of the biggest problems is that you're constantly overburdened, which means you can't teleport as well, and you don't have enough room in your inventory to manage all of the stuff that you have, so that you're constantly just throwing stuff away. Really, that's most of the time. I don't even bother saving stuff because it just comes at a cost of not enough room in my inventory. So let's go ahead and jump over here in Minoga. Let's get that going on as well. And then we're going to go ahead and jump over here and grab this. And this is how I get fusion cores. And I usually do this offline, but I'm just going to grab a few here just to get us through the day. And then I'll see if I have enough time later on to get that going on. Oh, we're at 4 retweets as well, everybody. Make sure to click that second link. Go out there, get 1 more retweet. I'm going to give you guys 1,000 Kiz caps. In fact, you get 6 more retweets. You hit 5 more, I'll give you another 1,000 on top of that. So there we go. And again, most of the time you'll see that I keep the sound off just because it's annoying because whenever I run into that area, it will typically do that same dialogue over and over again. And so I'm only here for the fusion cores anyways. Now, normally I would put the other thing out here, which has those extra resources on it and whatnot. Now, the cool thing is also if it is contested, if they do take it over, you can still use that as a teleport. These are free teleports once you take over the workshops. Also, you get stuff from taking over the workshops. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but even if you just take one over once, you actually get a bunch of stuff that you could use in your camps as well, which actually I'm using right now for the Kismet kill box right there. Yeah, very cool. So we're going to go ahead and run our way over here. Now, you notice I got out of my power armor. At some point after I take it over, I get out of my power armor. And the reason why is I'm not burning the fusion cores while I'm running from A to Z. And you can see here I've got some more popcorn, some more beehives, some more stuff here. And then over here, more fusion cores. There we go. So that's a few fusion cores. It's about 800% fusion cores. That's 8,000 shots. And that's probably good enough to get at least the day started a little bit here. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift from collecting a few fusion cores to working on my dailies. Now, I do hang out with my crew, and we go running around. We go ahead and do our daily ops and all of that, which is super fun. I feel like the most enjoyable part of the game is working together with a team. And I wish they would make it cross-play so all the peeps on Xbox and PS4 could come and join us as well, even though I do already own it, and it would basically, I'd lose money if they did that, but I'd gain a lot of fun and friends. So there you go. And we could all cross-play. That would be amazing. All right, look. Oh, look, I didn't even do anything, and those mobs got killed. Unless someone went over there and finished it off. I don't know. Someone might have went over there and killed them, or they just got killed by the turrets finally. All right, you see I got credit for that. Now, also, when you're doing that, by the way, especially if you have your own server, your Fallout 1st server, you're just getting XP all the time, and you're also getting more and more patterns that you can use. Like I just got more, because I just emptied it out. And I just got more from that event right here, a backyard grill that I could put up there for sale, or I could just give away, which typically I do. All right, so let's actually think about what is our daily challenges. Now, one of the things we're working on, of course, is our scoreboard here. And we're currently at 44, and we can get our expert hacker poster there. And we're trying to work on 45 today. Oh, I missed one up here. Legendary modules. Or did they change that? And then repair kits. I must have just missed it. Sometimes I forget to click the Fallout 1st ones. And I am sponsored by Bethesda themselves. They did sponsor me for Fallout 1st and have sponsored tons of giveaways here in the stream. Appreciate them big time. As you can see, lots of ways to go. But we're just getting started on this. This event hasn't been going too long. So what you want to do is you want to log in to get that scoreboard going. You log in each day and you try to get some of your stuff done. Now, I've already scrapped a weapon. I've eaten some pre-war food there as well. Completed an event which was defending the workbenches, and I luckily leveled up already. So now I need to collect an audio holotape, do one of the dailies, and then just kill 3 more legendary enemies, right? Which is pretty awesome, pretty easy to do. Now, because I have my own server, the whole world is pristine. So basically, I know that, oh, okay, boom, this whole thing is basically as the server would be if it just first started up, right? No one else has gone around and grabbed all the stuff. Now, one of my favorite places to go and grab the holotape is typically the airport over here. I always forget where all the other ones are, and there are tons of them everywhere. You know what? Flatwoods. Why did I go look at Flatwoods? Maybe there's a holotape there. There are tons. Oh yeah, there is. There's the guy upstairs in Flatwoods up in the tower. That's right. There's a whole bunch of holotapes that go along with the people who used to be part of the responders in Flatwoods here. I just remember that. Wow, that's my memory is shaky at best, everybody. I do have several medical conditions. I have constant vertigo, where I'm constantly dizzy all the time as well. It's really a middle channel ear imbalance. But vertigo, just easier to say and easier for people to understand. You know what it's like to be dizzy, basically. And the other one is I have sleep apnea. So every night I may not wake up tomorrow. So I try to get the most out of each and every day. Try to enjoy my day. Try to bring a little joy and love into the world instead of the other stuff, negativity and being a constant downer all the time. which you know, you get enough of that in your life. You certainly don't need that in your entertainment. That's for sure. All right. Now, where is this tower? I think it's on the other side. Over here. Now I can turn my sound on, though, so I can listen for mobs. Try to sneak up on me. Let's just use the shotty for this one. There we go. Some good stuff back there. I'm going to try to resist all of this loot. So I'm going to go up here to the top of this tower, and I do kind of remember there was a holotape right there. Bam.
Hi.
Yeah.
Dasa asked me if I would talk about
It's cool because this particular holotape that you find where this guy goes, now I'm going to actually click something else so I don't have to listen to it. If you click something else, it basically cancels that one playing. That holotape there, you hear him when he's younger, and then you actually find another holotape, and you hear him when he's older, years later, which I think is a really cool part of the story. If you've never really explored all the storyline and story beats, there's a lot of cool stuff. Like there's a lot of teddy bears too. Look at him; he's up there with a little wrench and a little hat, and he's like trying to get his other little teddy bear back up there. Which is cute because I had never seen that in the very beginning of the game because someone had come and already looted the teddy bears. So when you have your own private server, you see a lot of new stuff that you might not have saw in the first game because people have already looted or gone through those areas. All right, one more round, I think, on checking these fusion cores, and I think we're ready to go do a daily op, and then we're going to switch over to some Astroneer in a bit. But I think we'll spend a little bit of time, a good 30 minutes or so with the crew. Don't want to just jump on and say, hey, everybody, bye. That's kind of rude. So we'll spend about 30 minutes working on this, and then we'll do some events and stuff like that. Let's also give you guys 1,000 KissCats for crushing those retweets. Appreciate that. This turret right here kills the Grafton monster over and over again. Eat that, Grafton monster. And I have these turrets in specific places. I didn't even know you could have that many turrets, but you can have a lot. That's like 20 plus turrets in this area alone that are defending the area, and I use them really to try to zero in on the mobs, right? Like where the mobs are at, because this is one of the most annoying places because sometimes the mobs spawn behind the power plant, which is out of the actual event zone. And so you're trying to find out where are these darn mole rats? Where are these super mutants? Why are they way on the other side of the power plant out of the actual zone? And sometimes because they're fighting other mobs, or sometimes it's because that's their spawn point. I don't know how they came up with that idea or why. It doesn't seem smart. I like the idea of the fact that they're out of the zone and then they come into the zone. What I don't like is when you can't find the mobs, right? When you take 20 minutes to find the mobs that you're trying to do this event in, and it takes you 20 minutes to find that last mob because it doesn't tell you where the mobs are usually until you get the last few, and then you're close by those last few mobs, which really sucks. So you're just wasting so much time. Same thing happens here at Thunder Mountain as well. Not so much at Minoga, but the same thing here. There might be one mob that's way off in the distance or whatnot. Oh, we can't forget our hot plates here, everybody. Make sure you swing by here and grab these hot plates. This is circuitry and aluminum and all sorts of awesome stuff right here. This is a really great place to just swing by. Kind of every time you log in, every day or so, and grab all that stuff too. That's some good looting right there. My shot got away again. I'm just in no power armor and just running around grabbing my stuff here. And for my team who's waiting for me, I'll be ready here in just a second. There we go. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to get out of here and head back to my primary camp. So what I did is I just did about 3 loops, I'd say. And I probably got about 10, 15 fusion cores out of that. And I've been using some of them as well. Using my fusion cores to kill the mobs so I can get the workshop, so I can get more fusion cores. Now, normally at this stage, this is all I would do. I would just keep, every 25 minutes, I would come on and I'd go grab all 3 fusion cores because it only goes to 3. So in 25 minutes, you have to go and get those fusion cores. Otherwise, they're just generating for nothing. If you let it run for 4 hours, it's not like you're going to have 50 fusion cores in there. It only fills up to so much. Same thing with your purified water. Purified water and other storages only go to a certain amount, unlike Fallout 4. Fallout 4, these purified waters will go and go and go. You'll literally have thousands and thousands of purified water. How do I know? Well, that's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. Because I literally make millions, billions, and trillions or infinite amount of caps in the game, typically through purified water. Because purified water is one of the few things, unlike ammo and other things like that, that you can actually produce yourself and then sell in the vendor. And it's an infinite amount. It doesn't run out of water at any point. So you definitely can make an absolute fortune. And I make a fortune without even trying that hard, everybody. I'm not really in a giant rush. I'm not trying to make $1 bazillion in 5 minutes. I just keep doing it over a long period of time. All right. So there we go. So I switched my set back to my shotgun set. Now I've modified my set a little bit here. Perk packs. After a while, these are great in the beginning, but after a while they just become annoying. And you just wish they would go down the bottom there and you could do them all at the same time. Yo, mama's so fat, she really should see a doctor. I'm concerned. All right, whatever. There we go. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. We'll put first aid back. Now, I had some stuff from crafting. Basically, I had the ability so I could make turrets, and then I had the constructor, which reduces the cost of doing all that stuff as well under agility here. Now, when I'm not doing that, I do adrenaline, so when I'm killing a bunch of mobs in a row, it actually boosts my overall damage, which is great. Let's go ahead and get in the power armor here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to switch over into the open world. Let me say hello to my peeps. Hey, everybody, I had to grab a few fusion cores there. Switching over to adventure mode. All right, so now I'm just going to abandon everything that I did there and switch out of here and go into the adventure mode. Now, the reason why I go into the adventure mode is so that a whole bunch of events will be going on, and we can go in and be part of those events. Now, the big event that we're looking for, Radiation Rumble. If Radiation Rumble comes up, we instantly drop whatever we're doing. Boom, we jump into Radiation Rumble. We get into some trouble. And I'm going to load over, and I'm going to start a group. I'm going to try to remember to share my card as well. We got to remember that. Get that going on. Whatnot. And again, it's very hard for me to remember stuff. I literally forget stuff from 2 seconds ago. And if I get distracted, it's even worse because it just instantly disappears up there. Already a downside. Somebody's placed their camp right where I am, so I'm just going to instantly jump out of here. Now, the reason why I jump until I get my camp is so that my camp is running while I'm playing the game. Otherwise, it's basically I'm not getting any purified water. I'm not getting any junk or anything like that. Oh yeah, this one where I'm sitting in the back of the room there, with the mannequin way up there in the front, very church-esque, right there. And so I'll jump servers. It's kind of like a server test for me. To get that going. Now, while I'm jumping servers here, we're about 30 minutes in. Let's go ahead and start also with a battle. To battle! Well, someone's still blocking me here. I don't even see the camp that people have. They must have it nearby. I just don't see it. All right, we'll go ahead and start a battle here in Stream Raiders. Let me go ahead and jump out of this one as well. This one doesn't have it as well. Trying to find a server here, everybody. I'm going to be jumping around for a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Now, this little side game we play called Stream Raiders. Super fun. We're going to go ahead and go in this one right here. And this is like kind of a Greek battle style thing here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put down the vampire, try to help you guys out. Looks like going to end up going through there, so maybe something like this. There we go. Let's see what else we have here while we're still loading in. Any upgrades? No. Quests. We got some new quests, yes. All right, I am 0 of 0. All right, here we go. Still jumping around trying to find a home for my camp. All right, yeah, we got some stuff right here. Oh, some vampire scrolls too. That's exactly what I needed. There we go. And then check the store here for some scrolls. What do we got? See, most of my units are level 30. I've only got a couple left that are not level 30. That are non-legendaries. And so very rarely do I actually get scrolls in here. So I'm going to try again here so I can re-up it again for 100 gold. All right, well, we got at least one there. And then we'll go ahead and let that run for about another 30 minutes. We'll come back to it. Yeah, Felon, I'm going to be jumping worlds here for a little bit until I find one that has the ability for me to put my camp down. So far, unsuccessful. My spot's a very popular spot. All right, let's see if we... Oh, someone just shot off a nuke, too. Oh, and I got my camp. Well, hey, that's just fate trying to tell me something right there. Team Medic, I'm going to share that one. They literally just shoot it off. Oh, they sure did. All right. Well, hey, not activate camp. Just go to the bunker. Fast travel there. All right, let's see if we get a shot in. s.p.e.c.i.a.l is up on this particular one. I don't know if you guys can load in time, but they literally just shot off the nuke, I think, or it was already up when I logged in. All right, let's see. We're going to jump in. I'm going to start a group here in a second. Once I get teleported over, I'm going to see if the actual s.p.e.c.i.a.l is up. Oh, yeah, she's up, but she's up and ready to go. Yeah, she's about quarter health. She might be on her second round. I don't know. I'll take a few shots on her and then start a group. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start a group over here. Right over here. Now, first thing I do is I always invite my peeps who are on the Discord. So if you are on the Discord, I'm going to invite you first. And Rotisserie is still coming in, so I'm just going to go ahead and create a public team here. So everybody's getting there, and then when Rotisserie G comes in, he can just go ahead and jump into the group.
Yeah, I've got world full again, so it might not let me inside.
All right, sorry. Yeah, if we have to, we'll group up off server and then just jump into server together. All right, so I'm gonna see if he can get in while we're doing this, and then maybe we'll do it because you can from the main screen. You can group up and then jump in. It's good to see that Worlds is full, though. It's good to see that a lot of peeps are in the game playing. That's always a good thing. I got about 12 fusion cores left. And usually I burn about 30 per day. I've noticed if I'm playing a lot, right? If I'm playing for a good 5-6 hours, like I do on Thursdays, easily 30. That's a terrible place for that to pop up. It's literally right in your way. And so what I do is I turn around, I keep hitting Q. The crickets. Keep hitting Q to see if any other mobs are up. It's really the only good use of VATS in this game because it doesn't pause. Whatnot. We need to go here and we can go ahead and grab all this loot. Now they added one of the greatest features I think to the game, and that is the ability to AoE loot. So you go and you hit R and then you say take all, and it says do you want to take all? Yeah, boom, it just AoE looted all of the mobs in that area. Sometimes it does not do the s.p.e.c.i.a.l Queen, by the way. I definitely want to double check that. But there we go. All right, we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll get in Rotisserie G or no?
No, it's still world full, so that's not the end of the world.
All right, I'll go to the main menu then, and we'll group up in there. I don't leave people out, everybody. I don't leave my team behind. That's not a cool thing to do, everybody. But, you know, if we're there and there's a nuke and we're, you know, fighting the nuke, we'll do that, and then we'll jump out and try to get everybody together. All right, everybody jump main menu. All right. So what we can do is we can go to the main menu like this if he can't get in because the world's full. Sometimes you have people coming and going out of the server, and then people can jump in. So what I'll do is I'll get here into the main screen, and then I'll go to my social thing here. There we go. And I'll look and see who is online and who is in the main menu. So I'll invite TARDIS in. I gotta go here. And then invite Rotisserie G. And then get Justin here. Oop. Sometimes after the invite goes through, it scrolls me all the way down, so I have to go all the way back up again. And there we go. All right. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to look and see that everybody is in the group. Now, hopefully I get my camp, because sometimes what happens when you do this is that you don't get your camp. But here we go. So we're going to go ahead and jump out of there and say play with team in the adventure mode. Now, I could also jump into my private server or into one of the Fallout worlds as well. They actually have Fallout worlds where it's like a rotating thing that they set up. And then you have your own one where you can set it where you could be like insanely OP, where you just one-shotting everything and everything has low health and you could just, with no ammo, it doesn't cost you any ammo and you just go crazy ballistic in there. I always feel like when you do that, though, that's a great way to burn yourself out in a game because then you feel like, you know, God mode. And then there's no challenge to the game. The whole point is to have a good balance between challenge and rewards or achievements. Let's see if I luck out and get my camp. Oh, I did. Sweet. Now, right away, I need to go in and make sure that I go ahead and convert this also into a public group. And the reason why, oh my God, I think we got our own server because there's nobody in group. See that? Look, there's no other public teams on this server. That's wild. Oh, and there's Uranium Fever. But we need to do a daily op. So actually, I need to go ahead and actually set this. Let's go ahead and do our daily op for today. It is uplink. Yay. All right. Let's see what we got. Poison Adver drop, a greatly enhanced thing, and we're at Arco's Pharma Biome Lab. So again, we'll go in, we'll make sure that we're sharing our team medic. Look at me on the ball today. At least as much as I can be. Then we're going to go ahead and jump into the daily op. So there we go. So what it did is it actually allowed us to get grouped up first. Then it put us on to a server. And I can see that that server is actually not very full. And I went to the adventure mode. You can have up to 24 people on that particular server. And you can actually see all the people on the server typically over here. Like here we go, Omnicron, Personator. There we go. You can see that a whole bunch of people now are jumping in the game and it created its own server because we all four wanted to get together and it jumped another server. So as people jump in and start creating their teams, and you'll see them start to build up as well. So what we're going to do is just, again, this is always the moment in which I remember I forgot my lunch boxes today. Oh well, we'll be fine. So we'll get in, and then what we do is we do a thumbs up to let everybody know that we're ready to go. Basically, it's like a ready check. Don't forget your perk cards today, everybody. I always forget mine, which is funny. Oh, Rotisserie G is going to do our lunch boxes today. Let's actually show them the love. Show them the love right there. All right, now he's ready. I'm ready. Waiting for TARDIS, waiting for Just. Just ready. TARDIS ready. All right, let's go! It's this way.
Brotherhood needs the uplinks in this area operational to track enemy movements. Head to the signal repeater. We need it repaired to communicate with the uplinks. Double time.
Not what I wanted to do, but whatever. See, what I've tried to do is hold down E so it'll do the signal repeater, but what it does instead is get me out of my power armor, which is not what I wanted to do. Alright, so we got the first one. Now we need to run to one of these other signal things and stand by it. So we're going to run over here. I don't know. If they pick one, then I'm going to get one, but I'm just going to run randomly. I haven't really done it in here in a long time. Apparently, I'm running to the one that's furthest away. And so you got to boost the signal at certain sites. So you got the site over there, and then you got the site over here. Oh, and TARDIS got right in front of me. It made me get out of my power armor again. All right. I tried, everybody. I tried. The second time I got kicked out of my power armor. If somebody runs in front of you when you're trying to do the thing, basically it resets it. It blocks you from being able to do the thing. So good to learn that communication and coordination. And it happens. No big deal. You just keep rolling on with it. As long as it gets unlocked and you get it done in the time in which you need to get it done. That's what's most important. This way, everybody's going to get the benefit of it. Now, you have to stand in this one spot. Or this one little area of this spot to defend it. Basically like a tower defense. It's actually, I like it a lot better than the other one, which is decryption, and the mobs are way too OP in that decryption one. And also you get a lot of mobs coming at you, so you're getting a lot of XP. Should you have to do your other daily and all of that. Shot from somewhere. I just keep hitting Q every now and again to see where all these mobs are, because it's like dark in here and I can't see. It's like gives you eye strain sometimes, because you're just like, you know, which mob is shooting me and where are they shooting me from? Now normally it'll tell you on your radar, but I find if they're really far away like that, it really doesn't tell you, hey, there's a mob over there. Now, in a minute here, we're going to need to switch. Oh, there we go. We got some bonus XP there, too. We're going to need to switch from this spot. There we go. And we're going to need to run to the other zone over here. And we're going to need to click that as well. And so we're going to go ahead and keep on running. Now, I have some honey that I use to keep my AP. As you can see, my AP points are actually going to stay pretty steady. And then we're going to run up and get right up on it this time, so nobody get in front of us, hopefully. And try to get that uplink going. There we go. Nice. All right. And then, once again, we go ahead and defend this for a few minutes. And then our whole goal is to get this done within 8 minutes, and then you get that rare loot. But all you really need to do for the daily is just survive, get it done at all. So if you're doing like decryption and it's a really tough one and, you know, it takes you 15 minutes, sometimes it does, especially if you only got a couple people, then don't worry about it. You know, you can always do that and then do something else later on. I hear a suicider somewhere right there. All right. Sometimes they get around the corner and they're hard to kill, so you want to go over there and wipe them out. Now again, your goal is to stay by the thing here so that it's boosting the score. So you should always be watching that ×4 in that upper left-hand corner. Hey, thanks for the follow. Cali Gold coming in, hosting the channel, blowing it up. Why my nuke didn't go off? Let me try it again here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, nuke down there. Thanks for coming in, bringing your awesome community into mine. Welcome, everybody. My name is Kismet. I'm a partner streamer here on Twitch. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon. I played tens of thousands of hours of Fallout, the whole entire series. If you like some Fallout, you're in the right place. Feel free to hit that follow button. Relax, take it easy. We're going to be doing some events here with my crew right now. Doing a daily in where you normally are doing Project Paradise. And we're just myrtleizing a whole bunch of mobs here. And now, oh, we got to go eliminate the enemy group. So we got to go zap anybody with a little diamond over their head. Oh, and I hear a suicider somewhere. Suiciders love to zero in on me for some reason. Again, remember, the whole purpose is to get just the ones with the dimes over their head. So you don't want to get distracted killing all the other ones. You want to just get those ones. Oh, we got a man down. Gotta help out just here. That's my job. That's what I do. I'm more the takey-take, and they're more like DPS.
We got a priority target incoming. Readings up.
And so I'm like the healer slash savior. Here's a big boy. Now what I want to do is I want to run past him and get to the far side. Same thing you do in most games like MMOs and things like that. You also want to kind of get to the side a little bit. You want to make sure you're not in the way of everybody else shooting the mob. You want to find a good spot where you're not blocking everybody else. And this way, all four of us can shoot the mob at the same time. I'm also going to go ahead and throw out a little heal for everybody. Because I have the perk that basically allows me to heal everybody who's close by, as well as I share it for them. So if they use the stem pack, it also heals everybody nearby, because you can actually share cards in this game, which is super cool. Also, I just did some AoE looting there when I looted that boss. And now we can go ahead and see what we got from our daily op. So very, very fun. I'm loving this game. Have a great stream. Well, thank you, Cali Gold. I enjoyed some 76 as well. I've been playing since it launched. I actually own a Fallout 76 Xbox from the original beta of Fallout 76. But I'm not playing on Xbox right now. I'm playing on PC. I also own it for PS4 as well. I know, right? I'm a pretty crazy, hardcore Fallout fan. I'm an all-in kind of fan, everybody. So yeah, we did pretty good there, and we've got 2 3-stars, very nice, and some Brotherhood Special Ops. But most importantly, I got some fusion cores there, so I don't have to collect at least a couple more fusion cores. And there we go. So we got that done. So we want to try to maybe get into another event here, maybe do one more event, and then we are going to switch over to some Astroneer. And what I do, again, during the day is I jump on with my crew. We run around. We do our dailies. Make sure everybody's got their dailies done. And then if we do have some monthlies that we can kind of sneak in, we try to do that, or monthlies, weeklies, that we can kick in. We try to do that as well. So I've only got 2 things left here. Kill some legendaries and whatnot. Now, you guys in the chat, let me know where you think I should go find some legendaries today. Oh, we got a bunch of legendaries. We got to repair armor as well. Ooh, we got to get started on that one. So these are the type of things that you need to get started on kind of early in the week, right? So Nuka-Cola, legendary enemies, so you can get like 10 of them, and then also repair. This one's actually fairly tough because you need enough stuff to repair. So you need to either bring stuff with you that's going to get damaged, or you find loot, and then you simply repair that loot. Like any of the weapons that I have, if there's anything in there that I can repair. So I'll go to each thing and I'll hit T just to see if workbench repair comes up down there. There we go. See down there at the bottom where all my little stream avatars are. And boom, there we go. I was able to repair that. Now, do I really care if it gets repaired? Not really. I'm just repairing it so that I get that daily done, or weekly done in this case. And the same thing, an Assaultron hit is actually a weapon. Pistol, there we go. Man, I haven't used one of those in a real long time. Now, I'll also check my weapons. My Gatling laser, of course, the thing I use the most, which means that's going to probably take the most damage. Now, also, I want to go over here and check the armor as well. See if there's anything I can repair there. Nothing there. Now, since I can't repair it, the next thing I will do is simply go in and scrap all the stuff and get rid of it, because it's going to weigh down my character. And very, very quickly, your character gets weighed down. Let's get rid of those grenades as well. Armor, Brotherhood Special Ops Suit. I can't remember if I already have that or not. We'll go ahead and grab some loot here. There, and we'll go ahead and put some stuff away in the scrap box. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and say, okay, you know, we want to keep it. Yeah, look, I already got one of them in there. We either want to keep it, or we want to sell it, or we want to scrap it, or we want to drop it. Right? One of those things. I'll just keep it in there for now. But we want to definitely offload anything that we don't need on the character as quickly as possible. Because, again, you'll become overburdened and then be in trouble. So let's go ahead and switch back. Shotgun, already there. Quickly get in the power armor before it disappears. Captain Waffles. There you go. Captain Waffles is at it. Did you need Nuka-Colas? Oh, actually, I have a little trick for Nuka-Colas. What I usually do is I usually keep them in my inventory over here. And if you don't have Nuka-Colas, you can check the vendor, or actually my little ally, my friend over here, who I really like, one of my favorite allies in the game, Daphne. You can go ahead and talk to Daphne here, and then I'll say, I'm in need of your services. I'm kind of clicking my way through the dialogue. And then you go to her, and then she usually has some Nuka-Cola. Now, especially if you buy it, and it's fairly cheap. I mean, if you got, 40,000 caps like I do, you just go ahead and buy it from there. Now, I find that that's a better source than the actual vendor, because especially if you're in the adventure mode, most people have already gone to the vendor and trying to buy out that Nuka-Cola, see, right, like that. So they've already bought it out thing. Now, remember, it's a daily, so again, not in any rush to get it done, but I'm just going to go ahead and drink those 3. Now, normally I like the cherries. I think the cherries are a great kind of in between the base ones and the quantums. I usually use cherry because I don't typically need the quantums, because the quantums like give you tons of AP points, and really most of the time I don't need that many AP points in the moment. But they are great if you need them. Now, another great place to go to for Nuka-Cola is up here at the White Spring. The second I find out where it went, there we go. The White Spring Station. Also great for alcohol. Probably better for alcohol than anything else. So I'll typically go there. Now, if you go to any railroads in this game, if you're not familiar with Fallout 76, if you go to any railroads, or railroad stations, that's typically where your vendors are at. Now, it used to be where you had to go to one vendor and then sell 300, and then you go to another vendor and you sell 300 there, 300 caps worth of stuff. And then you would literally have to go on like a little round every single day to basically sell enough stuff to clear all the vendors and get enough caps in the day. Oh, wow, the door's not even open. And so we'll go in here and we'll trade with the vendor, and we'll look for any food and water in here and see what he's got. Now, he's got some bourbon. We'll take that. We'll take some bubble gum. You're like, well, Kismet, why are you getting this stuff? Well, also what happens is you get dailies that are, oh, there's some quantum right there. Speaking of quantum, wow, I called that. Is that you're going to get some dailies that are also alcohol-based, or you'll get some that are like iguana on a stick and whatnot. Now, the problem with buying the iguana on a stick or squirrel bits or any of that stuff is that that stuff will go bad. So there's really no reason for me to buy that stuff, but we found a bit of stuff here. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and use the quantums there. And then so you can just keep repeating that same thing, jumping around from place to place to place, and do that. But what I really need to do is I need to kill 2 more legendary enemies. Let's see. You got 10 if you need them. That's okay. You use it for yourself, man. That's okay. I don't need them that bad. Again, it's just like something I talk about on the stream, too. Every time I run into an issue, I'll run around and say, okay, this is how you solve that issue. It's not my first time playing. This is my 5th playthrough. I don't know how many hours I have in Fallout 76 because it's through the Bethesda launcher and not through Steam. Hopefully we find that out, by the way. When they merge us back to Steam, I hope it puts how many hours you've spent in Fallout 76. Now, you got to think, also I've spent time also on PS4 and on Xbox as well. So you combine that together, it's got to be hundreds and hundreds of hours. There's a lot of hours, I'm sure, over all the years that it's been out. I think it's like in its 3rd year now. I can't remember. But I only play a few days a week, and I don't play all day every day on purpose, so I don't burn myself out in any game. I don't do that with any game. It's like I don't do that with New World. I don't do that with Thing, though I was having a lot of fun last night with my crew. Offline, I was collecting a bunch of stuff. Then we went on a loot run together. Oh, man, it was just so fun hanging out with the crew. Running around getting into trouble, and then we were farming this one mob that they needed, which I didn't understand why they needed that mob, but I think they were just trying to collect gypsum for upgrading their gear and whatnot. So I think that's pretty good. So my daily basically is to kill 2 more legendaries. Now I got to remember where some legendaries are. Where you guys think some legendaries are?
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
Mute. Those robots. Let's see. I don't think there's going to be a legendary at Thunder Mountain. Trying to think of where a legendary would be. A guaranteed legendary, which is pretty rare. I guess we go to Campfire Tales and do that. I'm going to go to Campfire Tales and do that one because I know there's a legendary at the end of that one. All right, so Campfire Tales here. There's a legendary at the very end. Now, the hardest part is actually getting a shot in before the event is over. Oh, I'm not in my power armor either. Oh, God, it hasn't even started yet. Okay. I thought I was going to luck out and it would be started already because you got to, you got to start the thing going. All right, then back to the power armor here. Now, why do I use my power armor? Usually I use the power armor because it has a jetpack on it. But I haven't got around to putting a jetpack on my Hellcat armor here. I love this armor, though. I love the look of the armor. Very cool, especially the helmet of it. Totally dig it. Big time. All right. Is she not saying her story, or is she bugged?
Including me in the festivities.
Oh, my gosh. You got 9 minutes left. Why didn't you start the story, bro? Now, the problem is they did not start the story, so now it's like 9 minutes left. And she talks for at least 9 minutes, so we may not even get to the end of this particular quest at all. Yeah, so it's going to take a minute or two for that to get going. The one I like, of course, is Radiation Rumble. You get tons of legendaries in there. That one would take care of this easy peasy. Now, also, if you notice my food and water, it's kind of, you can see it kind of under the kill box, or under the love train there. Basically, it's at maximum. Oh, eat, drink, and emote near the campfire.
As the night dwindles on, so does the fire.
There we go.
The scouts pay no mind to the encroaching darkness. I track in to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood.
Yeah, so this may not get done in time. That sucks. We'll just have to do it quick then. Always one behind me. I swear that they just spawn it behind you most of the time. Gather kindling for the fire. Now, I always go around and do this, and I don't know exactly where it's trying to say gather kindling. Oh, there we go. Dry kindling right there. Look at me. I finally found it. Because normally what happens is everybody else grabs it. And then I don't know what it looks like, but now I do. Finally. After years and years and years of this particular quest.
Drenching all the scouts in darkness.
Oofda! I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a missing camper flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find our shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system.
Here's the fun thing, everybody. I'm not even doing the quest. I'm just grabbing the loot. A lot of alcohol in here for some reason. I just noticed. A lot of alcohol in the Pioneers camp. Maybe that's for the camp peeps. This one goes on for a while. Some of these are really embellished, and it takes a really long time for it to get to the point, right? It's not like one thing after another. One thing I liked about the Alien one is that, you know, you got that done and went into the next thing. It was like action the whole time. It wasn't a whole lot of dialogue for a very, very long time. I feel like some of this stuff is very dialogue heavy, and then the dialogue is not that great, which is not a good thing.
What is that? Mia? No. No, it can't be.
Ah! Oh, no! Foshnotted! Full on got Foshnotted. Foshnotted, everybody. Foshnotted is whenever you're playing the game and right at the end of the event, when you were just about to get credit for it, and I was about to kill that legendary, you get kicked out of the game. This has been happening a lot to me lately. You'd think after so many years of having this game up and running, you'd think that we'd do it. Now, whenever I get Foshnotted like that, it makes me not want to play the game, and that's what you don't want to happen in your game, right? Especially if you have a live surface like they have. Whenever I don't want to, I have to join a queue for a team I was just on. So I can't even get back into the world. It says the world is full. So yeah, I guess it's time for a battle, everybody. Yeah, they definitely need to fix that. Yeah, not good. Getting disconnected a ton. Now, my computer, by the way, my gaming computer does one thing and one thing only. It games. It doesn't even have OBS on it. It doesn't have Discord, anything else. The only thing that's running right now is a Fallout 76. Oh, wait. Why didn't it switch? To battle! There we go. There we go. Yeah, I pressed the right button. I know, sometimes it's being feisty and didn't switch. Let's go ahead and get her going. Got the battle going on. I caught it before you did it. Aha, you see I was on top of it today. I was on top of it, still loading in Fallout 76, so whenever that happens, it just makes me want to log out and not play. You don't want that, everybody. You don't want that in your game. So that's the type of thing to fix as quickly as possible. It's been happening now for months and months, so they definitely need to look in to why people are crashing during events. I might have to send them. I should have been collecting all of these things. Somebody clip that. Go back and clip that real quick. I should be collecting all of these times in which I get Foshnotted. And go back and make a video of it. I think it's like 5 or 6 times now that that's happened to me. So again, now I don't get the legendary, and I don't get credit for that event that I just sat at for 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, okay, that was it. That was our last one for the Olympiad. There we go. Well, we can keep on going over here, though. I think it's going to let us finish this out, and then it will kick us out of here, I think. So, let's... No, or not. Come on. You got this. There we go. Even this is acting funny. So, there we go. All right, let's try to get another battle in here. Congrats on that win. Well, at least Stream Raiders works. And congratulations to me. I got screwed over. All right. Now, I could try something else, but unless it has, like, unless it has a radiation rumble, that's it for me. Again, cut your losses when it happens, everybody, because that kind of stuff will bum you out, right? It'll bum you out, make you not want to play the game. And so instead of me getting bummed out about it, I'm just going to say, you know what? All right, that's enough Fallout 76 for days trying to tell me not to play the game. Apparently, Bethesda's trying to tell me, hey, Kismet, don't play our game. Because that's what basically they're telling me when I get disconnected during an event. So,
Now, while supplies are...
and I just tell it to you straight, everybody. This is why you have to work on that kind of stuff. This is why you try to keep the game from kicking players out, because that's one of the worst things that could happen in a game. So it makes you feel like you wasted your time. You don't want that to happen. Absolutely not. So I'm going to go ahead and park it there and call it. All right, everybody. I think the game's trying to tell me to call it right there. I just got Foshnotted. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, that's a good one.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out of there, everybody, and we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. I'm going to switch over to Astroneer. We're going to play a bunch of that. We're going to have a lot of fun. What up, Gran? Thanks for hanging out in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and switch on over. Oh, wait a minute. Someone trying to be funny, but failing at it. Hold on one second. I got the magical stream elements over here, everybody. Watch this as I erase this person from existence. Hold on one second. Right over here. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. They have a thing in Stream Elements where you can go into the widget data, and if someone puts like an obscene name in there, what you can do is you can go in and you can go ahead and just take it out. Just like that. So it doesn't show up on your, follow alerts and all of that kind of stuff. You can just take that stuff out. So there you go. Easy peasy. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. That's what we're doing. Taking a quick break, switching over to Astroneer, and I shall be right back in just a moment. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Riverdog, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, and AMZ. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.